Jesus Christ died for us to suffer like this? What have we done to deserve such treatment in our own country? Why are we not finding waiters and waitresses that are white? Why are we not finding farm workers that are white? Why are we not finding security guards that are white? Why are we not finding the domestic workers that are white? What have we done? Why is it only us who are working, who are providing a cheap labor? What have we done? To who? Why is it a black nation alone suffering so much? Our people do not have houses. Our people do not have jobs. All white people are working. All white people have got everything beautiful that comes with this land. We have nothing. And then I hear pastors have released a statement that Malema is inciting violence. Why? Because I speak against white people, because I'm exposing the suffering of our people. Where were you, pastor? Where were you, bishop, when they put a black person in a coffin alive? A white man forcing a black person into a coffin. Where were you, pastor, to release a statement condemning that? You will never do that because it's a black person. Why? A black life is cheap. It doesn't matter. When you talk about white people, you invite enemies. I'm not hating them. Why is the black nation suffering? Why is the ANC not doing anything about it? We will do something about it. We will fight for it. We will do everything in our power, whatever it takes, to collapse white supremacy and replace it with an equal society where there will not be black or white, there will be humanity. All of us, we will enjoy the fruits of our freedom. It's not yet Uhuru, but we will arrive there. With the EFF alive, we will arrive there. We cannot be scared of prison. We cannot be scared of persecution. Our leaders have gone through worse situations. We are not going through anything. So you can be guaranteed that we will never retreat. When we live here, you see any beautiful piece of land, you like it, occupy it, it belongs to you. It is your land. It is the land of our forefathers. It is a land that was taken from us by white people by force through genocide. They killed our people. We are not talking violence. We are not promoting violence. But I cannot guarantee the future. I'm not a prophet. I'm talking now. We are not carrying any weapons. I will never kill white people. Why should I kill them? I will never revenge for what they did. I'm asking politely for the land to be returned. And if they don't return it, I cannot guarantee what will happen next. But they must be assured that this land we are fighting for peacefully, we are fighting for in parliament, we are fighting for this land on the streets, because we must conscientize society. So they are not conscious. Black people, some of them, they still suck up to white. Hey, Malema is inciting hatred. Hey, hatred what? You're suffering, man. Stop hating yourself. You say Malema is spreading hatred because Malema loves himself. I love my blackness. That's why I speak for blackness. And I'm not ashamed to speak up for blackness, because that's who I am. I'm not fighting against white people, but I'm not fighting for them. And I will never fight for them because they don't want anything. They've got everything. Why do you fight for people who don't want anything? AfriForum is a boeremag. It's a group of Afrikaners who still wish for apartheid. They will never see it. Afrikaner boys, the poppers are done. The EFF is coming for you, boys. Afrikaner boys, the ANC has made you to think this thing is still Orange Free State. This thing is not Orange Free State. This is Free State. When we take over power, Afrikaner males, you will know your place. Just pray. Pray to ancestors. Pray to Malan. Pray to Verwoerd. Pray and ask them for EFF not to come into power. Because we come into power, Afrikaner male, this side, this is where you belong. This is how you're going to behave. They must know. These Afrikaner males, they must know we are not scared of them. Ideologically, politically, and otherwise. We can take each other toe to toe. We are not scared of Afrikaners. This is not your land. You must know your place. You are visitors here. And the long stay of visitors depends on their conduct. If you continue to misbehave, feeding our people to lions, putting our people who are still alive in the coffins, then you are applying for something else. Be warned. We are not scared of anything. That includes the reclaiming of this land. That's why they opened a case in Free State and Newcastle. Because that's why these Afrikaners still think they are in charge. In these small dorpies, they think they are in charge. So they must know that even in the small dorpies, we are arriving. We are unstoppable. We are reclaiming what rightfully belongs to us. So, I see a lot of white people crying. Stop being crybabies. There's no one who's going to kill you. I've got one friend, one white friend called Adriano. So if we were to kill white people, I'll have to start with Adriano. So I won't do that. So stop being crybabies. You are scared because you know what you have done to us. You are troubled by what you have done to us. And you think we are like you. We are not like you. We are not like you. Don't push us too far. This country must be returned into the hands of rightful owners. There is no white man who's going to be driven to the sea here. We need you here. We need you to see black people prospering. We need you to see black people being successful. We want to prove it to you that we don't need a white master to be successful. We are going to nationalize the banks. We are going to nationalize the mines. We are going to expropriate the land without compensation. And when we nationalize, we are going to start with the properties of Rupert, Oppenheimer, all of them, these rich ones who think they are untouchable. We start with them. I heard Rupert making some silly joke. I'm not your friend. Must never think I'm a friend of a white monopoly capital. You think we are playing because we say Zuma must go, and you are saying Zuma must go, and you think that can make us friends. No. We say it from different positions. You are saying it for your own reasons, we are saying it for our own reasons. It doesn't make us friends. Remember that our strategic objective is to crush white monopoly capital. What is white monopoly capital? It's Rupert, it's Oppenheimer. We must crush them. They must come to our level. They must not be super rich. They must be to the level of everybody in an equal society. Fellow fighters, I can guarantee you, the EFF is the only thing in South Africa that is black-owned. There's nothing that black people own, including taxis. They don't belong to black people. That guy who owns taxis there in the township, you think they are his? They are not. He took them through credit from the bank. So those combis, taxis, belong to the bank. The bank belongs to a white man. So the only thing owned by black people is EFF. There is no white man, not a single one, who can claim authority over the EFF. That's why we can say anything we like. We don't care whether the white masters are complaining or not. You will do those things there to the ANC. We don't have white supervisors. We don't want white supervisors. That's why EFF must survive. That's why EFF must be the biggest thing to demonstrate the white master that even black-owned things can be successful without supervision of a white master. This is the only thing. ANC is white-owned. That's why when you speak against white people in Newcastle, the first party to release a statement is the ANC. Because the white master says, hey, you see, you are quiet. Come on, man, go ahead there. And then you are Mona Gwede with that movement as if it's a penguin. Ay, kaloko. So we don't want such things. You can't find such things in the EFF. No white master calls the EFF for anything. Whatever we do, whatever we say, it is out of our own conviction, not because there is a white master that directed us to say that. The things we say about white people, if we had a white master, do you think he would have approved of such things? So these ones who have a mind of a rat, they still think that we are controlled by white, because they are controlled by white. They can't own anything, small things, without supervision of white people. I don't hate white people. I don't want a white master. I will never have a white master. I've never worked for a white person in my entire life. I will never do that, because I want to demonstrate and I want to inspire generations after generation that a black person can be successful without a white master. The system hates the EFF. The system hates Malema because they can't control them. There is no white master. The reason they hate us so much is because there is no white master who can say, I can vouch for the EFF. The media doesn't like us. Never. I mean, on my way to here, I get a headline that I'm arrested by the media. And then I start looking inside my car to check. Hey man, is this in prison wall so? Or they confuse me with Mutlevo. Arrested for what? No, Malema was speeding. Which car? Because I don't have a car. Which car will I speed? And because I don't have a car, which car will I drive? It's illegal lift. I Lord Makashule Nabe Tata High Motileng or Rim Twar. Bapale to Banababa Loy. They will never do anything. Yes. Babe lady in Tamotilemo. It can stop you every 2 minutes. Yeah, sight. Ever ba sheba ka mo, how drive Malema. Baba disappointed. Because never sabatlur ki fihle mo. Maphodisa, policemen in uniform, communicating lies that they arrested me. Leka swile le ntshwere. Le tantuma from distance. Madi aka le ka se a bone. Dinwa madi ke lena. You will never touch my blood, Baloi. I'm going to defeat you. Hey, ke feditse mona Freestata yalo ke a high. Never nana or ke tla robala tronko. Ko robala lua ka mosadi le bana baka. Ke le paletse. Once more I defeated you. Because you are a group of clowns. You don't know how to strategize. You don't know how to catch the enemy. I'm always 2 steps ahead of you. Careful, we are taking over this country. This country belongs to you. Continue fighting. Don't be scared. Freedom is coming tomorrow. Amanda!